All right, hey everybody, we are back and we got another video here for you talking about the new 2025 Jeep Gladiator. We have some updated info and we're going to dive into it here. This just came out 40 minutes ago as I'm recording this from Car and Driver. It says that price loses a stick shift and now starts at $39,995. So what do we have happening here? Another interesting point. The 285 horsepower, the famous, amazing Pentastar 3.6 V6 remains as the sole engine option for the Gladiator, and it also now the sport model does come with power locks and power windows across all trim levels. It says right here the lineup gets more streamlined. It's scrapping its previous 6-speed manual transmission. We know that it's had a lot of problems with the manuals, with overheating issues and clutch issues and things like that with it. But apparently they just decided to scrap it in the Gladiator. So Gladiator is no longer getting a manual, or it could be like the Wrangler where they're going to wait and release a manual later, but they want you to buy any of the remaining 2024 manuals that are out there because there's probably a lot of them. So something to consider. Jeep is pulling that stuff right now with the Gladiator as well too. We'll talk about that in a minute here. So as with the Gladiator or Wrangler, every Gladiator now comes standard with power windows and locks across the board. And the automatic transmission for the Gladiator and Wrangler has always been a $2,500 option. But it's now they're making it standard since you can't get a manual. So technically, it would have been $2,500 over the base MSRP of a Gladiator because you had to pay $2,500 to get the manual. That's not the case. The price of the Gladiator now is only $39,995 for the Sport, and that's only $205 over last year's. But really, it's a $2,300 drop because if you wanted an automatic last year, you would have had to pay for that extra $2,500. So realistically, the price has dropped $2,300 on the Gladiator for 2025. So very interesting to look at and think about. It says it yanked its third pedal out, leaving behind previously optional. All it gets is the 8-speed transmission, which is an amazing transmission. That 8-speed transmission is incredible. So they tell you in here, too, that they changed it. Here's the standard prices for the 2025's base Sport. Now is $39,999. The Nighthawk, $42,790. Sport S, $43,499. Getting to the Willys is $47,095. And the Mojave and the Rubicon cost $52,995. They're pretty impressive prices. They've come down some here. This is not, like I said, this is not bad at all. So we like that. In addition to the change, it's brought in making power windows and locks. We saw that. It also has a couple of new paint options, including a blue color. And it has the new olive drab green. I'm assuming these colors are going to be the same as what's on the Wrangler. I'm guessing, but we'll show you those. The changes are rounded out newly available software that lets owners precondition the cabin through Jeep Connect mobile app. So kind of cool if you're into the techie stuff. And it's, your standard 7,700 pound towing capacity, 5,000 pound for the Mojave and Rubicon automatics, and you can carry 11 to 1,700 pounds depending on your trim level. Now, I had a video just came out yesterday about this where Dirt Road Cred had actually shown pictures of what these colors are. I'll bet this is what that green is going to be like. I'm assuming that this is that color that we're going to actually green. I hope so, because this green is awesome. And here is that blue that they're talking about as well, too. And I'm hoping that's the blue. But this blue and that green added into this mix would be absolutely very, very sweet looking colors to have on there. This video, I'll link it at the end for you. And I went over to Gladiator to go check on their website, and they still have nothing. It is a 23 and 24. There's nothing there for us to know or learn yet. And the 2025 is up. The Wrangler 2025 is up, and you can go on there and see. And like we were saying, if you click on the Rubicon, or any of them, and you go down here and you go past all this stuff and you get into engines. So you got a 6-speed and 8-speed manual and an auto trans. You got a 3.6 and a 2-liter. See how it says 3.6 manual. If I go to click this and change it to auto, watch this motor one kick down to the 2-liter turbo. Boom. You don't get the option, okay? So in the Wrangler, if you want an automatic, you can only get the 2-liter. In the Gladiator, you can no longer get a manual. you get it in an automatic only, but you get the 3.6 Pentastar. Figure that one out. Kind of weird. And just to recap too, these two packages right here on a Wrangler, absolutely amazing. This capabilities package, hands down worth every penny. This one here too, incredible and well worth it. So just a little Wrangler info there for you. I'll link that video at the end. You're welcome to watch it. And as always, any comments you got, put them down below. We'll keep you posted as we learn more stuff on the Gladiator, but that's what we got coming so far. Thanks for watching.